Hello. Right now I'm zenning out to activate your higher mind, achieve your goals, remove all negative blockages from Jason Stevenson, Chakra Healing Music. I'm going to go ahead and give that a thumbs up. Appreciate you. And now I want to go to 3 decks and ask these 3 decks what blockages are keeping me from aligning with my highest good. So I'm going to start with the Empathic Oracle. And remember, I'm asking what blockages are keeping me from living into or growing into my highest good. So let's see what Spirit has to say for me, has to say for you. This is a general reading. This is timeless. Whenever this reading finds you, whenever you watch it, whenever you find it, whenever you collide with this reading, that's the time for you. What blockages are keeping me, are keeping you, are keeping us, are keeping the collective from living into our highest good? First card that came out was number 10, Fire. And the second card that came out was the number 44, Balance. The 2 that popped onto the floor is number 2, Third Eye Chakra, and number 34, Light at the End of the Tunnel. Oh, interesting. Number 34, Light at the End of the Tunnel, plus number 10, Fire. Number 44, Balance. Opening your eyes. Tuning into intuition, that third eye chakra, opening up your mind's eye to see things for what they are. Enduring that fire and adding that to hope, belief, faith that the future will be bright again once more. That's what brings balance in the present time. There's also some suggestions here about the sacral chakra. Let's see if this deck has anything else for us, and then we're going to move on. Anything else? Why not? 51. Bottom of the deck energy, validation. 17, mountains. 47, timeline. 26, direction. 35, open heart. 42, containers. 30, crowd surfing. 37, past. 23, the sun. 22, winter. 46, surrender. Surrender. It doesn't matter which direction you go. Every direction leads to somewhere on this timeline. They all lead to where you're supposed to go. Surrender to that. You may be feeling like you're in a winter right now. You maybe feel like you're crowd surfing, just a faceless ghost, but you need to open your heart. Fly away from the past. Let the sun in. Be willing to climb these mountains to get to it. Compartmentalize the things that have been holding you back. Put them in containers. Okay, those things aren't going to disappear. But we can choose how much time to, this is your validation, choose how much time you want to dedicate to your worries, and otherwise put them in containers. Manifest what it is that you want to think and feel. Breathe. New beginnings are coming. Use the moon. Right? The energies of the new moon and the full moon and intentions and manifestation. Open that heart chakra. No more shielding yourself from what could happen. Focus. Understand your own specialness. That you're in the center of your own chaos. And that's okay, we all are. Speak when it's correct. Be strong when you need to be. Resist when you need to, and also choose the path of least resistance when you can. Rest is coming. Clarity is coming. Walking through that gate, did you experience anything on the last 8-8 Lions Gate? Okay. That was fun. It's a brand new deck. Really appreciate that. Okay. Let's put those. Next, let's get some encouragement from the super attractor, because we know as co-creators of our own destiny with spirit, with universe, with God, with our highest selves, that we are super attractors with our intentions focused on growth, on spiritual wholeness, on self-care, on caring about others, on integrity, honesty, forward movement. With all of our focus in that area, when we align ourselves with that type of future, we become the super attractor. Let's see. When I cultivate a spiritual connection, I can trust the universe no matter what. When I cultivate a spiritual connection, cultivate is not throw some seeds around and forget about it like an aloe vera plant in the desert. No, it's about careful, intentional nourishment, tending to the environment so that production can be prosperous. Directing my focus onto what's thriving creates more of what I want. That's that cultivation. Focus on what's thriving to create more of that. Cultivate that. When I'm tuned into the energy of abundance, I become abundant. Now, abundance gets confused with riches, money so often, but abundance is so much more holistic than that. It's the way that we feel, it's the way that we think, it's the way that we interact with people, it's how affected we are by other things. It's a gratitude mindset instead of a scarcity mindset. It's appreciating the things that we have, and as we appreciate the things that we have, we are open to receiving more of the things that we're capable of appreciating. I choose to be a super attractor and have unwavering faith in the universe. That choice to believe in the self as a super attractor is a very difficult thing to do. To cooperate with the idea that all the goodness that we want is also something that we deserve, is also something that already exists, is also something that we will arrive at when the timing is perfectly correct and the work internally has been done. I can decide today to recalibrate my energy and commit to love and joy. If we want to know what our blockages from abundance are, it's involved in this decision. I can decide today to recalibrate, to change, to align it to my energy I can decide today to recalibrate my energy and make a commitment to love and joy. If you're committed to love and joy, you're going to do whatever work is required of you in that commitment to achieve love and joy. When I'm connected to spirit, that cultivated spiritual connection, when I'm connected to spirit, I feel a sense of certainty, magnitude, and ease that I've never known before. Feeling good will bring me far more than whatever I thought I needed. So okay, spirit, we hear it. We need to feel good, connect to spirit. That's how we're going to feel good. Calibrate to love and joy. Choose to have unwavering faith. Tune into the energy of abundance. Directing my energy to what's thriving and continuing to cultivate that spiritual connection to trust the universe. Okay, we know that that's the block. Those are the blocks. So what now? Let's see what we should do. We're going to the postcards from the liminal space. So what now? We know the blocks are not being in tune enough with our spirituality, not believing in our abundance, not understanding that the work that we're doing right now that feels tiresome is all about growing into joy and love. We see it, okay? We understand. Those are our blocks. We're charging crystals in the moonlight and drinking our water, speaking of. We're getting more sleep. We're brushing our teeth more often. We're taking baths and brushing our hair. We're keeping a calendar and trying to keep it up to date. We're being honest and vulnerable with the people that matter. We're standing up for ourselves, but not to our own detriment. The enemy of intuition is self-doubt. These promises are there whether we believe them or not. And the enemy of living into those promises, the block keeping us from reaching them, is our own self-doubt. Your self-doubt. My self-doubt. So we have to stop doubting ourselves, okay? How do we do that, Spirit? What should we focus on? This is a confirmation. An offering. All this card is about is saying explicitly yes. Protect your ecosystem. See this heart? It's so abundant. It's grown over with beautiful life. And protecting that means watering it, feeding it, not exposing it to anything that's harmful to it, not scorching it with the sun or depriving it of sunlight, not giving it void of all nutrient dirt, but rich dirt. Talking nice to it. Grow, baby, grow. What is chaos to the fly is harmony to the spider. These creatures don't begrudge each other. The fly does not begrudge the spider for catching it in the web, and the spider does not begrudge the fly for getting away. They both exist as part of a greater world, and all they're doing is taking up exactly the amount of space that they need to survive it. So take up exactly the amount of space that we need. Be unapologetic for those needs. Go only to the places that are safe for us. Let's not get caught in the web if we can avoid it. Let's protect our ecosystem. Let's not fall onto the tracks of self-doubt and get run over by that train. Believing this right now, right here, right now. You're worthy. The universe has your back. Abundance is already available to you and already in motion. Believing that right now. The magic of that is immediate. You might not see it right this second, right because you believe it, but one day when it smacks you in the face, you'll go, oh, that had already happened. That was already in motion immediately upon my belief. Belief takes practice. It's not something people are inherently born perfect at. And believing doesn't mean there's never any sense of doubt. Doubt is welcome, right? It's what we do with that doubt. The dark night of the soul. Look at this single solitary person facing all of their deep darkness. Though they're still in the light. Notice that. It's a dark night of the soul. It's a long, lonely journey. But that light is still there with that person as they journey through it. If you're noticing the relationships that you're engaging in are bringing similar results each time, and you give and give and give, and you never feel positive results from all of that giving, you might be seeking out to believe in people that are harmful in the ways that you're trying not to be harmful anymore, and staying stuck in those relationships because you want to give someone else the benefit of the doubt that you feel truly, deeply in your heart that you deserve. Even if you can't say it, you deserve it. But understand that that's not your responsibility. That's the universe's responsibility. So if you elevate past those relationships and start engaging with people that you admire and want to be more like, you'll learn how to do those things. You'll become those people, right? We all have to grow. Interdependence, not dependence, right? It's about growing forward and how we can help each other maintain our autonomous growth journeys. What you love loves you back. If you truly love and nourish something that is capable of receiving that love, it will flourish. If you're pouring your nutrients into an already dead plant, it's not going to grow back. Elevate. Elevate. The wound is the gift. The thing that hurts and breaks you, the thing that has hurt and broken all of us, is the thing that has made us capable of growing into new beings that have new intelligences based on the wisdom we've gained from those experiences. So though they were painful, that is valid and true. Ultimately, that pain is the thing that nourishes us to become new. So snip, snip. Get busy. Snipping out the things that are holding you back. Remember, perception is reality. Don't forget that. What you surround yourself with and how you perceive it, that's the reality you become. That's the reality you live into. So the block that keeps you from reaching into the future and becoming that best you is just the perception you've built around yourself. You're playing yourself staying here. The game is over. It's all static now. A magician is only good as their tools, okay? So get into what makes you feel creative and abundant and use those things to help you grow into who you're becoming. to help you see the world in a way that's healthy for you. Last card. This is that interdependence. Mother Nature, God, synchronicity, every tear that's cried into a river that nourishes and sustains us. The care over us from the universe that has our back. 2020 on the clock just then. So, let's pull one divine feather message. Love this deck. Final message. That one was for me. Been getting it for a year, but I can't seem to remember my dreams. It's hard to pay attention to my dreams when I can't remember them. I'm too tired when I go to bed. Bluebird. You are being gifted with blessings of happiness and peace right now. If you have to watch this video over again and take notes with every message that resonates with you, understand that those resonating messages are here to give you blessings of happiness and peace. And then the blue jay. Bluebird and blue jay. Blue jay's on the bottom of the deck. The time is right to access and master your abilities. Do so with humility and control. It's time. Where's that confirmation? This feather, that's an osprey, which was at the very top of the deck. Your success is now at hand. Allow the abundance to flow to you effortlessly. Your success is now at hand. Allow the abundance to flow to you effortlessly. My partner found an osprey feather just the other day. Take this as a triple confirmation. Your success at this, okay, we're talking about the success of unblocking yourself so that you can grow into abundance with spirit. It's now at hand. Allow the abundance to flow to you effortlessly. Be blessed.